Soon you will be able to pay for groceries at every Whole Foods in the U.S. with just a swipe of your hand. Amazon says that the Pay by Palm technology will be at all of those stores nationwide by the end of the year. Customers just have to hover their hand over the device to pay. This method is already being used at 200 Whole Foods locations across 20 states, and you can also find it in other places, stores like Panera Bread. Hardware editor at TechCrunch, Brian Heater, joins us now. Brian, let's just start off. Tell us how this technology works.
Sure. So in terms of the actual enrollment process, the first time you go to one of these Amazon One locations, you wave your hand over it. That will enroll you in the program, and then you associate that with a credit card that you have on file. In terms of the actual underlying technology behind it's not actually getting a read of the palm itself, which I think is what most people expect. It's actually taking a look at the vein patterns underneath your hands, which Amazon is effectively saying is a way to do this kind of biometric identification without actually giving any identifying information away.
That's fascinating. I mean, I think anybody who hears this story immediately goes to questions about safety, privacy, the data that's being collected. Amazon has been criticized in the past for some of the data that they collect, and whether they have properly notified consumers about that. What safeguards is Amazon taking?
All right, giving all praise to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem Rakakodash, the blindness to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace, mercy, and grace to the household of faith, the elect. Shalom, welcome back to another report. All right, Amazon, or you could say rather Whole Foods, which the two are pretty much one and the same, but Whole Foods is, they're going to have this technology in all of their U.S. stores real soon. And we just got a report from a brother in Mississippi who said that they have one at his Jackson, Mississippi location, and I'm sure they got them here in Atlanta already. All right, but things are, moving real quickly toward, fulfilling that prophecy that John the Revelator spoke about concerning the mark of the beast, which was a system that was in place that people couldn't partake in unless they had certain credentials. All right, and which now we understand those credentials are, this implantable device, which is going to be under your skin, which the powers that be are already saying. They're already saying that you're gonna need something implanted inside you under your skin. Pretty much the CBDC, in order to to do anything in this society, which is why everything is going digital. Everything is app-based. All the companies got apps, reward systems, QR codes. The hour of temptation is near. So, everything is making sense and everything is lining up with what the scriptures said would happen as we were taught, all right, beginning with our leadership via the Holy Spirit, man. So, I just want to bring out this real quick, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, and I'm going to start at the top. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." All right, beginning with the powers that be. Back then, during the time of Apostle Paul, it was the Roman Empire. Same people running this earth now. All right, Rome. All right, Esau, Edom, and on down to the wicked, sellouts amongst our people too. They're not going to be able to escape. But when you read this in the NLT version, it says, "When people are saying everything is peaceful and secure, then disaster will fall on them as suddenly as a pregnant woman's labor pains begin, and there will be no escape." And a big thing that they're using as they're pushing this system is security. All right, secure. All right, telling you how your data is going to be secure with this. That's why they scaring people, telling you, your data is safe with us. They every time you get on the app now, it says, do you want to allow your data to be tracked or something like that? But they pushing this data thing heavy, data, because that's going to be the most important thing as we move forward in the future, is your data, and it being safe and secure, and being confirmed by your identity, which is ultimately your identity is going to be confirmed on cyberspace, digitally. All right, that's why with the next big 9/11 style event, they're going to move toward a digital identity. All right, it's been said that they're gonna require you to confirm your digital identity before you even get on the internet. Because right now, you can kind of get around and get on different devices, laptops, phones, and mess around, or even go to libraries and get on the internet. But things are gonna get harder and harder to where when you get on the internet, they're gonna know it's you and only you. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, this is just leading to, again, that implantable device, and all in the name of peace and safety, or peace and security. All right. So let's get one more. Habakkuk 2:3, it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." All right, so the vision, which are the prophecies, the oracles, they were appointed for their times and seasons. All right, and we pretty much lived through a lot of them. Well, not we didn't live through them, but a lot of them have already happened. When you're dealing with throughout all of the time of the prophets, a lot of prophecies came to pass. The various heathen nations ruling, falling. All right, but we still have more prophecies to be fulfilled, which now we're at the end and we're beginning to see those things come to pass, such as the World War III, all right, such as this worldwide beast system, all right, that's going to enforce its mark on the people, where the people have to get it in order to, partake in this society or be casted out. All right, that's here. And then ultimately, the most important, biggest prophecy is the return of the Lord, That's another big one that's at the end is going to speak, which you have a lot of, talk, UFO talk, I don't know what you call them. I don't know if you call them Congress or what do you call these people that's meeting, having these conversations, these meetings and discussing. Shit, I got to go get my bike. I forgot it's raining outside. Having these meetings and they discussing, UFOs and stuff, because ultimately, at the end, that's going to speak too, the vision of Yahushua coming back, on a big chariot with other so-called UFOs, which would be the angels. So the scripture say, man, it won't tarry, wait for it, because it'll surely come. So, I just wanted to, discuss that, man. Stay circumspect, stay on the swivel, man. We're almost out of here, man. Keep the faith. Shalom.